Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Uzoma Obilor here, the one and only. About to introduce you guys to my chest day. So, if you want a bigger chest, you need to watch this. We already got a... Oh, here we go. A little cricket right there. Homeboy trying to get a bigger chest. Only one in attendance. He's really about it. Only one in attendance. That's the only guy in attendance. I guess he's the only one that really wants it out here. Who's the only one that really wants that Uzoma mask. But anyway, so like I was saying, chest day. A lot of drop sets today. A lot of time under tension. Slow movements. Good form. And a lot of hypertrophy. So that's how I look at it down. And also, a lot of incline stuff today. Really an incline oriented workout and trying to get that upper chest big. A lot of people have it built, you know, decline chest and middle chest, but not a lot of people have that good upper chest. So that was the work today. A lot of you guys can benefit. Check it out. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be hard too. This shit is not easy. So let's get it. First set. We just about to. I'm about to just. I'm gonna hit it till I feel it. Get my muscle warmed up real quick. Find the area that I want to hit. I'm doing incline. I really want to target my upper chest. So. Make sure the bar is right above here. Alright, so the first exercise we got into was incline bench press. And I like to take the first couple of reps to get a full stretch and really find the motion that I'm going to take with this exercise. So what I mean by that is I want to work my upper chest, so I need to connect with it real quick. I need to position the bar in such a way that my upper chest is controlling the movement as opposed to the middle of my chest or the bottom of my chest. So I like to go right at the top of my chest and maybe like right below my chin. That usually is where my upper chest has the most tension. So once you find that nice position where it targets your upper chest the most, you're going to want to lock it in. So you're going to resist the weight and you're going to follow that same path every single rep. That's going to consistently target the upper chest. So this is the second set. Just going up in weight. You know me, I like to do progression sets. So I'll build up in weight each one. I'll build up in weight each set. And then once I can only hit the weight about one time, like 1, 2, or 3 times, I'll then drop the weight and hit it for more reps. Alright, so here we go. Here's the second set. It's the same thing. The video's fast forwarded, but I always start out slow. You know, I always find the very start of my rep where I want to start my motion at. And then, you know, I'll flex, push it up in a controlled motion, and I'll find where the end of my motion is at. And then I'll follow that exact same route every single time because that's the place that's going to give my upper chest the most tension and in turn the most muscle growth. So really just pumping up and burning out that spot. A little bit of posing. Like the posing between my sets. Just really helps me on stage. Third set. Just raising the weight again. I don't even know how many times I'm going to hit it. I'm just going to try it. Alright, so I came up in weight again for my third set. I want to warn you guys about going too heavy with this workout because it's very difficult to keep the tension strictly on your upper chest when you're going heavy because usually you'll have to restabilize the weight and it'll get a little shaky and then your middle chest or the bottom of your chest will steal some of the tension. But we want a consistent upper chest workout, so we have to do a weight that we can consistently take that same path over and over again and let the upper chest be in constant control of it, instead of letting the middle chest or the bottom chest compensate. Like, I decreased the weight that set. That was my fourth set, but I had to decrease the weight. And if y'all remember, I did say something about the drop sets. Sure did. About to strip one by one now. About to strip one at a time now. One time now. Alright, so here goes the big old drop set. Let me take you into my mind and tell you a little bit about what I might have been thinking about during this moment. So I've just unracked the weight. I'm always resisting weight. I've never stopped pushing up. And I've just found that starting point. I found that stretch right there. When you feel that stretch, it's usually an indicator of what body part you are about to work out, or what area of my chest I'm about to work out. So I feel the stretch in my upper chest. That means I'm going to be really hitting my upper chest. So from that moment, I will maybe flex a little bit, then I'll push directly up. And from pushing directly up in a straight line, that's usually my end point. I just found my end point. Now I need to make sure I find the path that takes me directly from my starting point all the way to my end point. And I need to follow that path every single time, because that's where my upper chest is hit the most effectively in that route. So here I am stripping out all this weight and burning out every time, really hitting that same spot. I found it every set. Like I dropped it, man. I couldn't take it anymore. It fell over. But here I am back at it. Find the spot. Find the end point. Follow the same route every single time. That is how you consistently hit a body part. That's growth. The middle of my chest never took over. The bottom of my chest never took over. It was just always upper chest. That is repetitive. I know I'm sounding repetitive, but that's what it is. It's just repetitions in the same spot. Make them effective. Don't hit one spot, let it shake up, and then you lost attention, and then you're hitting your middle chest before you. No, keep it right there the whole time. That's perfect. Post drop set smile. So yeah, it hurts, but you told me if it's worth it if you're smiling like that at the end, and you got the chest gains. Come on, it's worth it. So moving on to the Pec Deck. Moving on to the Pec Deck. I supersetted this with some little chest press you'll see as the video continues and progresses. But let me try to take you through my mind again. I'm exposing my chest here, so I kind of push my chest a little forward and make sure that my chest is in control of the motion as opposed to my arms, or my shoulders. A lot of times you'll find that your shoulders and your arms are really sore after that workout. It's because you're not hitting it right. So I supersetted that with this. Right after I would do a set there, I'd come right over here, and then I will do a little bit of this chest press machine. I like to focus on, I was trying to focus on my upper chest. So even though it's like, I'm pretty parallel and I'm not at any angles, but I was still able to try and shift the tension to my upper chest. I found a stretch there, and once I found the stretch there, I locked it in, and I extended my hands to the end position. I follow that route every time. So here we go, back at the Pec Deck, same thing. And I'm pretty much burning out each one of these. I did about 4 sets, and I burned out each set. Increased the weight a little bit, each rep, and burned out. Really feeling a squeeze. You got to squeeze. When you squeeze, it just pumps all the blood, the glycogen, everything to that area, and it just makes it grow. Really tears that area down. So right back over here with the push, banging them out, burning out. Very effective stuff. Major hypertrophy. Alright, so we moved on to Incline Flyes. This is a pretty tricky workout because you have to make sure that you're using your chest as opposed to your shoulders and your arms, so you have to maintain really good form. You have to expose your chest. You have to feel that stretch in your chest. And once again, find your start motion right there. Then find your end motion at the top of the squeeze, and you got to let your chest take the weight all throughout that journey. You got to let your chest be the one responsible for the motions in between from the start and the end point. Then I moved on to dumbbell pullovers. Same thing. It could easily become a different workout for your arms, even your lats, but you got to expose your chest. You got to let your chest be the one in charge. So feel the stretch in your chest. Once you feel it, kind of lock it in, flex it a little bit, and lift the weight directly up. Keep the tension strictly on your chest. And on the decline, never stop lifting up, because you lift it up to activate the tension. So why ever stop lifting up? You're lifting up the whole time. It keeps the connection strictly on the chest. A little bit of more posing. My mom said I look too big in that picture. She wants me to stop lifting. She said I look too big right there. More sets for you guys. I did 4 sets of these, and then I supersetted them with those dumbbell pullovers. 4 sets of each. Increased in weight. On the 4th set, I finally came down to weight for lighter reps, so I could really contract it and get a good contractions, solid contractions. And that's what growing is about, the contractions and the stretching. So this is a really good exercise to get a really good stretch on that decline right there. Get a good stretch, and then you contract from that position all the way up to the end point. Really good and effective. Alright, so my last workout, I went into the incline dumbbell bench. Started with 50 pounds here, And once again, you got to position it in such a way that you really feel the stretch in your upper chest as opposed to the middle of your chest or decline or the bottom of your chest. So find the place where your upper chest is feeling the most tension, the most stretch. Find the route that you're going to take and execute it. And consistently take that route every single time. So yeah, I went up 15 pounds each one, 50 to 65. And then for my third set, I must have went up to 80. Yeah, here we go, 80. Cool, and like I always preach, never stop resisting the weight. Always keep that chest flexed. I'm always on that same path. Always let my chest do the work. I don't let my arms do the work. I don't let my shoulders do the work. Always got to feel the stretch in your chest. Always feel the contractions in your chest. If it's not there, you're not doing it right. And you're going to get injured. You're going to be sore in the wrong places, things like that. Okay, so this was my fourth set, and I just came down and burned out with 55 right after hitting 80. You know, it was like a little mini drop set. There go my brother right there. That's my brother. He came through for the work now. We didn't work out together, but we just happened to see each other. There he goes right there.
Keep the eye. Alright, G.
And a frown not once. Your boy is happy after chest day.
Yeah, so y'all remember that cricket that was in here? Yeah, this is him 3 months later. Yeah, so now y'all know I'm not playing. You know, this is real stuff. This stuff is real. My workouts are real. Everything's real. Results are real. I'm just real, you know, real deal. Like, this is all everything's real. Let's get it.